Your body is more than flesh and bone. It is a sophisticated system of subtle light that shapes everything, from your emotions to your physical health. Our light body is a complex system of subtle light. Composed of vortices of energy, the chakras interact with the surrounding environment. These are the structures of subtle energy that create the light body, the field of radiant light portrayed in esoteric art. The light body's first field is the Auric field, which is composed of 7 layers, here shown in white, each associated with one of the 7 chakras. The Auric field structure can be found in the odd-numbered layers. The physical template is the first layer of the Auric field, followed by the mental body, the 3rd layer. Next is the etheric template, the 5th layer, and the causal body, the 7th outer layer. These layers are matrices of light, energy grids of past information, of memory, and the future, held in template or blueprint form. Interspersed between these energy grids are the even-numbered, fluid layers of emotion and love. The 2nd layer is the emotional body. And jumping to the 6th layer, the celestial body's love of the Creator. Holding the present moment is the 4th layer of the field, the astral body, hosting our love for one another. The chakras of the light body range in frequency from the slowest to the fastest. So do the layers of the Auric field. Let's take a look at what this frequency shift looks like within the 4 planes of existence: the physical, subtle, causal, and non-dual realms. Let's begin with our physical existence, which is formed from the subtle information held in the higher frequency of the physical template, followed by the emotional, mental, and astral bodies. Moving still higher in frequency are the etheric, celestial, and causal bodies. The interface between the physical and non-physical realms can be understood through the metaphor of a computer. The hardware is our entire physical body and its extensive nervous system and brain. The software is our chakras and layers, which, as we have seen, hold our past, present, and future. The physical body and the first 3 layers and chakras hold our past, our egoic sense of self. Let's explore how this process works. In the subtle realm, through our chakras, we send out all sorts of energetic streamers, pings, darts, hooks, and cords. Our languages speak to these energetic communications. For example, here are 2 light bodies, and this is the energetic effect expressed in the phrase, "He tugged at my heartstrings." And here, "He looked at me with daggers in his eyes." Or, "It felt like he just punched me in the gut." Or this, "He sucks the energy right out of me." We all know what it feels like to receive one of these zingers. As we have seen, the present moment is experienced through the 4th layer and through the heart. Let's see how this present moment impacts one's egoic sense of self, the layers and chakras deeper in the light body. When the heart receives goodness, love, and affection, its radiance brightens in response, as do the layers below it, the mental, emotional, and template layers, Even the physical self radiates with love. On the contrary, when one is subjected to the inevitable pains in life, the light body, beginning with the heart, recognizes the reduction of light. This distress is felt mentally, emotionally, and physically. If this distress overwhelms the nervous system, a flight, fight, or freeze response is activated. If these hyper or hypo states of arousal are not released from the layers, they remain as trauma, which is really crystallized memory. In the emotional body, trauma remains as repressed light, appearing like dark mucus-like patches within the field. This reduction of light has its corollary in the mental body, which can be understood to be like a city's electrical grid, a vast network of wiring supporting its various neighborhoods. The areas of trauma seen in the emotional body correspond to the mental body's defensive pattern to simply turn off the light. Memories forgotten. Trauma is also held in the physical template, then manifesting in the body's memories of the traumatic events. When it comes to trauma, it is our emotions that require the most safety to be authentically released. When the emotions cannot be expressed, their powerful energy is either pushed up into the mental body as anxiety, looping thoughts, and obsessive overthinking, or the energy is pushed down into the physical body as chronic tension, pain, immune disorders, or disease. These distortions affect the light body in various and interesting ways. A perfect light body would have an egg-like shape to it. Our consciousness adapts to trauma by pulling our energy field into different types of protective patterns, such as this up and out defense, or by pulling our energy in to hide or appear less threatening, or by diffusing our energy into a defensive vagueness, or by inflating the upper auric field into a rigid and aggressive stance. There are as many versions of these patterns as there are people. Often, we move through a range of our particular defensive patterns as we interact with the complexities of life. When we connect to our higher self, we open up to a stream of our own higher intelligence, a higher frequency of our consciousness. When we receive a download of light, this higher frequency shift is even more powerful. When the frequency of our auric field rises, the area of suppressed light, of repressed memory, also rises in frequency, becoming brighter, making its presence known, and moving out of its suppressed and darkened state, seeking integration and healing. This is the healing process, and not an easy one, because these emotions and memories were suppressed for very good reasons. When we open to higher intelligence, the areas of repressed light can impede the flow of intelligence into our systems, leaving certain areas over or undercharged. These hypo or hyper states of consciousness significantly affect our egoic sense of self, as well as our view of the world. These areas of repressed light also affect the flow of life force energy arising from the planet. As we heal these areas of distortion, the repressed energy is released back into the light body, allowing for the self to authentically express its unique, heartfelt contribution to the world. Hi, I'm Amah Sia. I'm the creator of the Decoding Consciousness video series. If you liked the video you just saw, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me and helps to keep the content coming. Thank you.